if somebody can prove that they are smarter than a fifth grader.
It's a lot of money.
And this is my class. Cody, Sierra, Nathan, Olivia, and Mackenzie. Our contestant, Kalyn Gottfried, has got $5,000. We're about to play for 10. You still have both your cheats left. You have your copy and your cheat. This next question is worth $10,000. You selected second grade physical education.
Right.
Mackenzie said that was cool with her. Here is the $10,000 question.
Okay.
In a standard baseball game, how many defensive players are on the field at any given time? In a standard baseball game, how many defensive players are on the field at any given time? Mackenzie has locked in her answer. Are you a baseball fan?
Not so much.
Not so much.
I want to say
Let's do
a number.
this. Let's try to name the positions on a baseball field, okay? I'll count them, you name them.
Okay. Pitcher, catcher, first, second, third, and then is there 2 outfilders or 3? I'm gonna.
You said pitcher, catcher, first, second, third.
And then it's people in the outfield, I think.
And people in the outfield.
So I don't know how many. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Because I'm not 100% sure, I'm gonna go ahead and use my peak.
Okay. The question, in a standard baseball game, how many defensive players are on the field at any given time? Your classmate Mackenzie said 9. How's that feel?
Feels good. No. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. You know what? She's in 5th grade. She's probably real smart. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 9.
I want to see how the sorority sisters feel about that answer.
I kind of in my head, and I thought it was 9.
Yeah.
Then again,
9. That was my first
9.
Boy, that's a confidence builder
I know.
right there. Nathan, I know you're a baseball fan. Name the positions for me. Let's count them out, Kalyn.
Okay.
Pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, right field, center field, left field.
How many is that?
9.
He knows his baseball. 9's the right answer, and you got $10,000.
Good job. Thank you.
Yeah, we have a smart class in here. All right. 6 subjects remain, 3 classmates to choose from. Pick one of them.
Let's do Sierra.
Sierra, come on up here.
Blonde.
You like the blonde thing? Yeah, I
I like
noticed
the
a lot
blonde.
of girls in the sorority are blonde.
That's right.
You could be an alpha phi when you grow up. How about that? Yeah, all right. 6 subjects remain on the board.
Okay.
We need to get this next one right, because if you had flunked out up to this point, you would have left with nothing. You get this one right, you're leaving with no less than $25,000, okay?
What I'm trying to do.
If you had to help Kalyn with 2 subjects, which ones would they be?
I really like anatomy and measurements.
All right, I am gonna go with 3rd grade anatomy.
3rd grade anatomy.
Let's
All
do it.
right. For $25,000, the 3rd grade anatomy question is, it's a classroom club question. We love classroom club questions. Kalyn, these questions
Come on, Courtney.
were sent in to us by actual viewers. In this case, it was Courtney from Canyon View Elementary, and because we used her question, Courtney's school is getting a computer lab courtesy of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? How about that? All right, let's see what Courtney has in store for us. For $25,000, the question is, true or false, the kidneys are part of the human digestive system? True or false, the kidneys are part of the human digestive system? Sierra's locked in her answer. You have your copy left, which means you would have to take the answer that she had written down.
Okay.
If you answer incorrectly, you're walking out of here with nothing. You answer correctly, we keep playing, and you've got at least $25,000.
Okay. Well, to be totally honest, I'm not 100% sure, and I really want to make it to $25,000. So I'm gonna trust my 5th grade helper, and I am gonna use my copy.
If I had made you answer the question on your own, what would you have said? True or false, the kidneys are part of the human digestive system?
True.
If you had said true, you would have been wrong.
Oh, good.
The answer is false. The kidneys filter blood. They have nothing to do with the digestive system. For $25,000, Sierra said, false, you got it! She faked you out.
I know.
But she got you $25,000. Can she be an honorary sorority sister
Yes.
now?
You come visit anytime.
You're in. The good news is you're leaving here with no less than $25,000 today. How about that? The bad news is your classmates can no longer help you because you have used your copy, your peek, and your save. So it's just you, Kalyn. We're halfway to the $1 million. 5 subjects remaining. Which one do you want?
Measurements.
You want
Let's do 3rd grade measurements.
3rd grade measurements.
Yeah.
All right. Kalyn,
I'm just working my way up.
I like your strategy. Start at the bottom, work to the top. The $50,000 question is going to be revealed when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Kalyn Gottfried, a sophomore at San Diego State University, has got $25,000. We're about to play for $50,000. You selected 3rd grade measurements.
Right.
This question, there's no reason not to answer it because you got
Right.
$25,000. Even if you miss it, you got $25,000. For $50,000, can we see the 3rd grade question, please? How many cups are in 5 U.S. liquid quarts? How many cups are in 5 U.S. liquid quarts?
All right. I'm glad this was the question. In 1 quart, there's 4 cups. I'm pretty positive of that. So 5 quarts would be 5 times 4. So I'm gonna say 20 quarts, 1 quart, 4 cups. It's 20, all right. I think I'm ready, okay. How many cups are in 5 U.S. liquid quarts? My answer is 20 cups.
Let's read the question again. How many cups are in 5 U.S. liquid quarts? A liquid quart has 4 cups in it. Times 5 is 20. You got $50,000. There it is. 4 cups equal a quart. 4 times 5 is 20.
That was mean.
It's mean I just gave you $50,000.
Okay.
Now, 4 subjects remain between you and the $1 million question. How about that? It's up to you, and the cool thing is, you can see the question and still drop
can drop
out.
out,
You got
okay.
50,000.
Let's do 4th grade social studies.
4th grade
Try
social
it.
studies. All
4th grade
right.
social studies.
Listen carefully. Do not hit the button too quickly. For $100,000, the 4th grade social studies question is, who was the very first U.S. Secretary of State? Who was the very first U.S. Secretary of State?
Okay.
Do you know who the first president was?
George Washington.
Do you know who his Secretary of State was?
John Adams? I don't know. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to say, I need to drop out of school.
You're a smart young lady because sometimes it pays to know what you don't know.
Right.
The question was, who was the very first U.S. Secretary of State? Did you ever hear of a man named Thomas Jefferson?
No.
In fact, that's what 4 out of 5 of them said, and 4 out of 5 of them are absolutely right. It was Thomas Jefferson, but you're still walking out of here with
a lot of money.
$50,000.
Yeah.
How about that? One thing you need to do before you head back to San Diego State, remember what it is? There's the camera. Say it loud and say it proud because you got $50,000.
All right, my name is Kalyn Gottfried, and although I may be a college student, I'm definitely not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll be right back. Don't go away. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Are you guys ready to meet your new classmate? He is a 25-year-old retail clothing store manager who attended Lowell Elementary in Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome, Travis Proffitt!
What's up, back row? What's up? You guys make me look good. Make me look good. Make me look good.
Travis, how are you?
What's
Welcome
up,
to the show.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much.
Whew. That's pretty fancy footwork there, Travis. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Now let's talk about this glamour shot right here. Are those the acid wash parachute pants
You
or?
know it. Tight rolled at the bottom, early 90s style. Just perfect.
You had it going on, and you're an identical twin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please tell me he was not dressed the same way.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
Look at this. Oh wow, you guys. I mean.
I try not to look like it. It's hard to beat genetics.
We know it. What's your brother's name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Oh, win it for me. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now, when you were attending Lowell Elementary, what kind of student were you?
I was pretty good.
What was your best subject?
Math.
Math?
Always has been, yeah.
Worst subject?
Social studies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got some people here to help you out today. These 5th graders are going to be taking the same test with you.
Yeah, team.
We're going to let you cheat off of them. There's some good news. Pick one of them. Let's get started.
Oh. Olivia.
Olivia, come on up here. There's a good positive vibe in the room today.
feel it.
I like this. Do you know that we have yet to give away $1 million? This could be the day today.
You know, I think it might be.
This could be the day. Now, If the test gets to be too difficult, you can take the money and drop out of school. But before you leave us, one little thing you have to promise me you'll do.
Yes, sir.
Like everyone that has stood here before you, you must look into the camera and say, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Deal.
And neither is my identical twin brother.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
All right, let's find out. Is Travis Proffitt smarter than a 5th grader? All right, I know you said math was your best subject. That's a 3rd grade question. What about you, Olivia? Which one would you pick for him?
Everything except math, okay?
So I think I would go with 2nd grade grammar.
2nd grade grammar, all right. For $1,000, here is the 2nd grade grammar question. True or false, a sentence cannot contain both a past tense and a future tense verb. True or false, a sentence cannot contain both a past tense and a future tense verb. Olivia has locked in her answer.
She's ready for it. You know what? If I have to use a cheat on this, I'd want to punch myself.
Well, it's 50-50.
So she
if
might
you think you
save
know
me.
the answer, there's a good chance she could save you.
All right, Jeff. All right.
True or false, a sentence cannot contain both a past tense and a future tense verb.
I'm gonna log in false.
Okay.
It's true, isn't it?
Now, when you went to lock in, I noticed you have a rubber band around your wrist. What is that for?
This is my good luck charm. Ever since I was a child. At 13, like we played basketball, and when you screw up, the coach would just snap it. And
Snap it if you did something wrong.
Right, I'm about to snap it, Jeff.
Pull it back. Don't let it go. You're right. A sentence can contain both.
Yes!
Here's an example on the board, Travis. I went to the store last week, but I will go to a different store next week. Nothing to it.
Hey, yeah, what a warm-up.
Nothing to it. All right, 9 subjects remain. Let's turn 1,000 into 2,000. Pick another one.
I think I'm going to go with, I'm really good with math. I know you don't love math. I'm gonna go with 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math, all right. All right. For $2,000, the 3rd grade math question is, it's a classroom club question. We love these. This means one of our viewers, William from Heritage Academy, sent us in this question, and we loved it so much we decided to put it on the show. And because you did that, William, Heritage Academy is getting a computer lab courtesy of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? William looks like a cool guy, doesn't he?
William looks like, I know you're gonna get it wrong.
Yeah. Let's see what William had for us. For $2,000, here's the question. Olivia has 3 marbles. Sierra has 50 times as many marbles as Olivia. Cody has 5 times as many marbles as Sierra. How many marbles does Cody have?
Wow, so let me talk this out.
Olivia has 3 marbles. Sierra has 50 times as many marbles as Olivia. Cody has 5 times as many marbles as Sierra. How many marbles does Cody have? Olivia has locked in her answer. You said math was your best subject. Talk this one out
All
for me,
right,
Travis.
so if Olivia has 3 marbles, and then Sierra has 50 times, that would be 50 times 3. So I feel like that pulls us up to 150 marbles. Then you've got my man Cody, who has 5 times as many marbles as Sierra. So the way I see it, that if Sierra has 150, then that must be 5 times 150. So if I count that out, that's 150, 300, 450, 600. I come up with 750 marbles. That's the way I do my math there. 5 times 150. So I'm gonna log on 750 marbles.
Let's see what the rest of your class said.
That's my team.
Guess what? Everybody's right. You got $2,000. There it is. 3 times 50 times 5 is 750. All right. We have $2,000.
Sir.
Your classmates can only help you a couple of questions at a time, so you need to pick another one.
I'm gonna go with Sierra.
Sierra, come on up here. Eight subjects up there. Which one do you want?
I feel like I want to go with 2nd grade spelling.
2nd grade spelling, all right. The 2nd grade spelling question worth $5,000 will be revealed when we come back. Gotta pay the bill.
Up next, Travis is in big trouble.
I'm scared.
And he needs help.
We need it desperately.
Will brotherly love bail out this baffled twin?
Keep on trucking.
Or will he flunk out,
Your brother looks humiliated right now.
bringing Travis to his knees?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Don't miss it next on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Travis Proffitt from Louisville, Kentucky, has $2,000. We're about to play for 5. Now, you selected 2nd grade spelling for your $5,000 question. Take a look at the board for $5,000. Here it is. What word in the following sentence comes first alphabetically? An antelope and an ant already ate all the apples. What word in the following sentence comes first alphabetically? An antelope and an ant already ate all the apples. Sierra has locked in her answer with authority.
That sounded confident to me. Okay, so obviously alphabetically, A is the first letter in the alphabet. So you're looking at the 2nd letters. On the top, they all have N second, and, antelope, and, ant. So, and then we've got already and all, and apples on the bottom. So the L is the 2nd letter in the next two, so that would come before the N's on top. Already ate all the apples. So obviously L becomes for the T and ate, A becomes for T and the, and L becomes for the P and apples. So we're looking at already and all. And so A-L, then A-L-R, and A-L-L. I think L becomes for R if I do my alphabet again. So
I'm getting dizzy, Travis. I gotta sit down.
A. So I think I'm going to select the word all and log in all. You're scared.
All is correct. You've got $5,000.
High fives. You're my team.
7 subjects before the $1 million question. The next one is worth $10,000. You have both 1st grade questions. You've got a 3rd, 2 4th, and 2 5th. Which one would you like?
So I'm going to go with 3rd grade animal science.
3rd grade animal science, all right. Travis, for $10,000, The third grade animal science question is, in terms of average weight, what is the largest species of snake in the world? In terms of average weight, what is the largest species of snake in the world? Sierra has locked in.
Sierra does not mess around
No.
at all.
She's not playing.
That's my teammate. That's my partner. That is my partner. Well, I mean, there's a really famous horror movie called Anaconda, and that thing was huge. I know the python and like boa constrictors are all pretty big, but I mean, so far as I know, worldwide, an anaconda's the biggest snake there ever was. So.
Well, and you still have your save left. You still got your peek. You still got your copy.
I think I'm gonna trust that she'll save me, and I'm going to lock in Anaconda.
I love that we're basing answering questions on a movie that starred Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. It's Anaconda. You got $10,000.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh!
Good job.
You guys are awesome. Make me look good. You guys are the best. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you. Thank you.
Travis,
Yes, sir.
up until this point, if you had flunked out of this class, you would have left with nothing. You get this next question right, you're walking out of here with at least $25,000 today. We need this next question.
We need it desperately.
You have 3 classmates left. Pick one of them.
I'm gonna go with a boy this time. I'm gonna go with Nathan.
Nathan, come on up here.
Nathan's my man.
6 subjects left. Which one would you like, Travis?
I think, are you good at English? I'm gonna have to go first grade English, not
All
one of
right,
those first grade questions.
English. For $25,000, Travis, here is the first grade question. True or false? The plural form of the word roof is roofs. True or false? The plural form of the word roof is roofs. Nathan has slapped in his answer.
Santa lands on a lot of roofs on Christmas Eve night. I don't think he lands on a lot of roof or a lot of roofus. So, and I think Nathan could save me. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to lock in true.
Your brother looks humiliated right now.
No.
And I know what your fear is, Ryan. You're going to be walking around tomorrow and somebody's going to go, you were the guy that said roofs. You were right when you said that the plural form was not roofuses, but it's not roofs either.
It's roofs. It's roofs.
R-O-O-F-S.
Nathan, don't make that face. You're scaring me to death.
If this 9-year-old said false, you have $25,000. If Nathan said true, you have 0. Travis,
Pretty big difference.
take a look at the board. Your friend Nathan said false. You got $25,000.
Yes! Yes! Nathan! Nathan! You're not the smarter twin anymore.
You are off the hook. Look at Ryan. Yeah, look. You're off the hook
Nathan, you're my boy.
for now.
Oh.
We are going to be playing for $50,000 right after this.
My man! Yes.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Travis Proffitt, has got $25,000. How about that? You're leaving here with no less than 25 grand today.
God.
Travis, you are halfway to the $1 million question right now. We have 5 subjects on the board, 2 5th grade, 2 4th grade, and still have a 1st grade question left. Which one would you like?
I'll go with 4th grade anatomy.
4th grade anatomy. This is a cool question. No reason not to go for it, because even if you miss it, you're not giving any money back, okay? Yeah. For $50,000, the 4th grade anatomy question is this. The pituitary gland is part of what system in the human body? Circulatory, endocrine, or digestive? The pituitary gland is part of what system in the human body? The circulatory, the endocrine, or the digestive? Nathan's locked in. What do we know about the pituitary gland?
I want to say that it's responsible, something to do with sweat. So I know endocrine is your gland. Circulatory, A, flows blood through your body. Digestive, well, I think we all know what that does. My gut tells me endocrine. I really want to lean towards endocrine. But $50,000 is a lot of money. I think, just to be safe, I'm going to lock in a peek and see what compare answers.
Okay. If you had not had a peek and you had to answer this yourself, what would you have said?
I would have definitely said endocrine.
You would have said endocrine. All right, let's see what this 5th grade guy said. Nathan said B, endocrine.
You and me.
Best friends.
Best friends ever since that last question. I think that makes me feel pretty confident. I think I'm going to, I can't lose on the question anyway. I got to lock in an answer. He says it, I says it. I think I'm going to lock in endocrine.
He says it, I says it. We all says it. Endocrine, you got $50,000. Good job, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
Travis, there's only 4 questions before the $1 million question. You still have a 1st grade question left on the board. We don't usually see them this deep into the game. You have 2 classmates left. Pick one of them.
I got a gut feeling. I'm going to go with the boy again. I got to go with my man, Cody.
Cody, come on up here. Four questions. Cody, which one would you like to tackle for the $100,000 question?
Music.
Music.
I think I'm going to start. I have to go with that 1st grade question to get it out of the way. It's 1st grade.
All right, 1st grade music. Do not hit the button too quickly because you can see the question and still walk away. You have $50,000 right now. You get this one right, you have $100,000. The 1st grade music question worth $100,000 is this. What is the name of the following musical instrument? What is the name of the following musical instrument? Cody has locked in his answer.
You're locked in. That looks a lot like a tuba to me. $50,000 is so much money for me. I think I'm at the drop down. Oh, give me a second. to drop down to 50,000 to 20. I keep 25 no matter
You
what.
get 25 no matter what.
So is it worth guessing that that's a tuba to bump 50 up to 100 and risk of going down to 25?
What would you do with $100,000?
With $100,000, I think I would definitely have to invest in a new car at this point. A redneck truck, probably, most likely.
Lifted?
Lifted?
That's what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
Yeah. That's not even might be a redneck. That's you're in the club right now.
That sounds so good. You got me hyped on the redneck lifted truck. I'm going to lock in tuba.
Whew. It's kind of nerve-wracking when it gets up to $100,000, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you know what's weird? There's two of you, and there's a tuba on the board. You got $100,000. Travis, you got $100,000.
Yes. Take me for a ride in your truck.
How about that? Woo! Wow.
Hold me up, Jeff. Hold me up.
There are only 3 subjects remaining. This next question is worth $175,000.
History! Let's do 5th grade U.S. history.
5th grade U.S. history. Now remember, you can see the question and still walk away, okay?
Okay.
Did you ever dream of playing for $175,000?
Not in my wildest dreams.
Well, you're gonna do it when we come back. Don't go away, y'all. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Travis Proffitt, is about to play for $175,000. All right, Travis. The 5th grade U.S. history question is this. What U.S. Revolutionary War hero is credited with saying, "I have not yet begun to fight"? What U.S. Revolutionary War hero is credited with saying, "I have not yet begun to fight"? Cody has locked in his answer. Do not hit that button yet. What are you thinking?
To be honest in that, it would almost be a blind guess. And I know I have a copy left. And Cody's a smart dude.
Well, let's talk about this. If you miss it, you're giving back $75,000. If you get it right, you're adding $75,000. That's a $150,000 swing.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jeff. I'm a simple man. That's more money than most people I know ever would make in a while. So I'm gonna lock in dropping out of school.
What U.S. Revolutionary War hero is credited with saying, "I have not yet begun to fight"?
Washington?
On 3, yell it out together. 1, 2, 3.
John Paul Jones!
John Paul Jones is exactly right. But you're walking out of here with $100,000, Travis.
Great.
That is a great day. $100,000. All right. One little piece of business you and I have left, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I don't think you're going to have any problem saying this today. No. There's the camera. Let them hear it.
I may be a Georgia Bulldog and graduated pre-med, but I'm definitely not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Here, you did great. Foxworthy, and we're giving grown-ups the chance to win $1 million if they can prove that they are smarter than a 5th grader. Let's meet our class. Cody! Mackenzie! Sierra! Nathan! And Olivia! All right, guys, you ready to meet your new classmate? She's a 28-year-old youth group director and a graduate student. She attended Lamita Elementary. Welcome, Meghan Miles. Meghan, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And there's a picture of Meghan in the 5th grade. What kind of student were you?
I was a teacher's pet. I was a big nerd.
What are you majoring in grad school?
I am studying neuroscience.
Nerd, like brain.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Going for your Ph.D., I understand.
Yes, I am.
You are smart.
That's what they tell me.
Speaking of brains, we've got a few of them in our classroom.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be taking the same test you're taking, and we're going to let you cheat off of them, so pick one of them and let's get started.
All right. I think I'm going to start with Cody.
Cody, come on up here. How about that? A Ph.D. in neuroscience.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, let me tell you how this is going to work.
Okay.
On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects.
Okay.
Your first correct answer is going to be worth $1,000. Your 10th correct answer is worth $500,000. Meghan, imagine you've aced a test or two, right?
A few, yeah.
You aced this one. We're going to give you one more question that will be worth $1 million. And Meghan, we have yet to give away the $1 million on the show. I would love to see you walk out of here with it tonight, okay? Now, if at any point you decide this elementary school test is too difficult, you can drop out and take the money that you won and leave us. But before you do, there's one thing you have to promise me, and that is you will look into that camera right there and tell millions and millions of people, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Okay.
We have a deal?
We have a deal.
All right. Let's find out, is Meghan Miles smarter than a 5th grader? All right, when you were in elementary school, what were your best subjects?
Math was
Math.
my best subject.
That's in the 2nd grade. Cody, what would you say your best subject is?
Math.
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 It's your choice. Pick one
All
and
right.
let's go for $1,000.
All right. Well, I think I'll go with math.
Math.
2nd grade math.
All right. For $1,000, the 2nd grade math question is, what number is exactly halfway between 1 and 7 on a number line? What number is exactly halfway between 1 and 7 on a number line? Your classmate Cody has locked in his answer. You have a smile.
All right. So exactly between 1 and 7. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5. That only leaves 4. So I'm going to lock in 4.
Got to be the easiest $1,000 you ever made in your life. You're exactly right. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
5, 6, 7.
All right.
Nothing to it.
Whew, that was all right.
Yeah. All right, let's double it. Let's pick another
Okay.
subject. Let's turn it into $2,000.
Let's go animal science.
Animal science.
Animal science.
You like animals?
Animal science.
All right, for $2,000, Meghan, here is the 1st grade question. By definition, the term bovine refers to which of the following animals? Cow, pig, or dog? By definition, the term bovine refers to which of the following animals? Cow, pig, or dog? Classmate Cody has locked in his answer.
All right. I am pretty sure that bovine is cow. So I am going to lock in cow.
I am pretty sure you have $2,000. Cody could have saved you too. Cody had cow as well. Good job, Cody. All right, 8 subjects remain. You've got 4 classmates to choose from. Pick another one.
I think we take Mackenzie.
Mackenzie! Now, Megan, why don't you introduce Mackenzie and the rest of us to your family?
I have my parents and my brother.
Hey, Mom, Dad, brother, how are you? Now, what does your dad do?
My dad is an Episcopal priest.
A priest? Oh, wow, okay, good. So we've got some help here today then.
Yeah.
Well, you must be very proud of your daughter here.
Very proud.
You're doing great. You've got all your cheats left. You've got your
Good.
save. You've got $2,000. You've got Mackenzie up here.
That's right.
Mackenzie, if you had to help her, what would you help her with?
Definitely music, and world geography and social studies.
Okay, a 1st grade, 2nd grade, and a 4th grade question. It's your choice, though.
No science yet. Let's go geography. 1st grade.
1st grade, world geography.
1st grade.
For $5,000, the 1st grade world geography question is this. More than 95% of which continent is covered by an ice sheet? More than 95% of which continent is covered by an ice sheet? Mackenzie has locked in her answer. What do we know about ice sheets?
That they're frozen, so they definitely need to be in very cold temperatures. Well, the only continent that I can think of that is that covered by ice has got to be Antarctica. So I'm going to lock in Antarctica.
Olivia, what continent did you say is 95% covered by an ice sheet?
I said Antarctica.
Of course you did. That's the right answer. You got $5,000. Mackenzie had Antarctica as well. All right, 7 subjects remain. We're playing for $10,000. Pick another one.
Social studies!
Social studies.
Social studies.
Social studies.
The 2nd grade social studies question worth $10,000 is going to be revealed when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Meghan Miles, is studying for her Ph.D. in Neuroscience.
Yes.
All right. Right before we went to break, you selected 2nd grade social studies for the $10,000 question. You ready to see it?
Yes, I am.
For $10,000, the question is this. What U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love? What U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love? Mackenzie has locked in her answer. Have you traveled much?
I have. I hesitate to use a cheat on this because it's early, but I really want to get to that $25,000 level. So, even though I think it's Philadelphia, I'm going to lock in a peak.
On a peak.
Yes.
All right. The question, what U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love? And I do love this, the fact that the woman going for her Ph.D. in neuroscience wants to peek at a 10-year-old's paper. I do love that.
It happens.
Your classmate, Mackenzie, said she thought it was Philadelphia.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure it's Philadelphia, so I am going to go with you, Mackenzie, and lock in Philadelphia.
What U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love? I think smart girls are so hot. You've got $10,000.
Thank you so much.
Way to go, Mac. All right. 3 classmates yet to choose from.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go with Olivia.
Olivia.
You're my girl. Come on.
All right. How you feeling?
Good.
Let's give away $1 million tonight.
Yeah.
We've not done that. Now, is this true? Because it says on the card, you said physical education was your least favorite subject, but then it says you play on the flag football team, the Neuroscience flag football team.
That's right. Intramural flag football.
I bet you have to stop the game a lot to for people to pick their glasses up and their calculators and that kind of stuff. All right. 2 3rd grade, 2 4th grade, 2 5th grade questions. Pick your poison.
Spelling.
Spelling. All right. And Megan, I really want you to get this one, because you get this one, the worst thing that can happen today is you're walking out of here with $25,000.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay? 3rd grade spelling question worth $25,000 is, it's a classroom club question.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna like this. That means this was sent in by an actual viewer, Hayden from Walter C. Black Elementary School. We have some smart kids that watch this show.
Great.
And when they send us a question and we choose to use it on the show, we send their school a computer lab. How about that?
Oh, that's great.
So congratulations, Hayden. Walter C. Black Elementary is getting a computer lab. All right, let's see what Hayden has in store for us. The $25,000 question is this. How many times does the letter A appear in the following word? Abracadabra. How many times does the letter A appear in the word abracadabra? Olivia has locked in her answer.
All right. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. I'm pretty sure abracadabra has 5 A's, so I'm gonna lock in 5.
Megan, how many times in your life have you had to spell abracadabra?
None that I remember.
If you did win $25,000, what would you do with it?
I would probably go on an African safari.
Yeah, Africa is beautiful. I have been to Africa. Love Africa. You said the letter A appears 5 times in the word. Take a look at the board, and we will show how to spell abracadabra. A-B-R-A-C-A-D-A-B-R-A. 5 times. You have $25,000, Megan. Megan, we are halfway to the $1 million question. You still have your copy. You still have your save.
That's right.
No reason not to answer the $50,000 question, because even if you miss it, you go home with 25. Now, you did tell me you came for $1 million.
I did.
We have never given away $1 million. Boy, wouldn't it be cool if tonight was the night? Pick another subject and let's play for $50,000.
All right. Let's go for astronomy.
Astronomy. All right. Listen carefully. The $50,000 question is, true or false? An object's mass is different on the moon than it is on Earth. True or false? An object's mass is different on the moon than it is on Earth. Olivia has locked in her answer.
An object's mass.
Now you study brains.
I do. Okay.
Does mass come into play when you're studying the brain?
Occasionally.
Depends on who the person is,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you weigh less on the moon, but I don't think that your mass actually changes. So I'm going to say false.
do still have your save left. Let's
do.
see if this fifth grader can save you. Take a look at the board. Olivia said false.
Okay.
An object's weight is different on the moon, and an object's mass is the same on the moon. The answer's false. You got $50,000. All right, you've got 2 classmates remaining. Pick another
All
one.
right. Sierra.
Sierra, come
You're
on
my
up
girl.
here.
Come on.
See how the folks are doing. Check in over there.
Go, Megan!
Mom's excited. Dad's a little quietly nervous here.
Yes.
Yes. She's doing great.
Yeah.
She's still got her copy left. She's still got her save left. We are about to play for $100,000.
Yes! $100,000!
Would you like to ask Sierra what she might like to help you with?
What are your best subjects, Sierra? What's left on the board?
Well, I really like music, and world history is good too. So I
Okay.
think you should go with those.
All right. I'm gonna go with music. Music. Music.
Now, you were in the marching band, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you were a nerd and in the band.
That's
Oh, that's
right.
awesome. The 4th grade music question, worth $100,000, will be revealed when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Meghan Miles, has got $50,000. We're about to play for $100,000. You selected 4th grade music. For $100,000, the question is this. Which of the following terms refers to the relative speed of a piece of music? Staccato, mezzo, or tempo? Which of the following terms refers to the relative speed of a piece of music? Staccato, mezzo, or tempo? Your classmate Sierra has locked in her answer.
Now, I actually majored in music in undergrad, so if I get this wrong, I think my teachers will kill me. But the term that refers to the relative speed of a piece of music is the tempo.
Okay, I will tell you this. Your classmate Sierra has the exact same answer as the rest of the class.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. You said that the answer was tempo. Let's see what the class said. The class said tempo. You're all right, and you got $100,000. You got to be feeling good.
I feel great.
What are you going to do with $100,000?
Well, gosh, well, I'm definitely going on that safari.
Right.
Yeah.
What about Dad's church?
Um,
I was thinking about maybe a little something in the
No.
offering plate. I
I
didn't know.
could donate. I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Gotta give a little thanks.
All right. We don't get this far very often. There are 3 subjects between this and the $1 million question. You've got your copy left. You've got your save left. You're doing great. What subject would you like?
She said world history is her subject, so world history.
4th grade world history.
Okay.
And at this point in the game, you can see the question and still drop out. $100,000 is a lot of money.
It's great.
But I want to give away $1 million tonight, okay? So we got to get past this question.
Okay.
The $175,000 question is, who became the first chairman of the People's Republic of China in 1949? Who became the first chairman of the People's Republic of China in 1949? Your classmate Sierra has locked in her answer.
Oh, wow. So I'm not actually sure if I know the answer to this one.
You're kidding me.
I'm going back and forth in my head with several people.
Talk it out.
Well, the one who's sticking in my head is Mao. But I'm afraid that I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I know you could save me. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm here to have fun. I am going to go with Mao. First instinct.
You're a little bit of a gambler too, aren't
Oh,
you?
today I am apparently.
Not normally?
No. No, I'm a play it safe kind of girl.
You said you were going to take a chance because this was her subject and she could save you.
Yep.
Let's see if that's a possibility. Can Sierra save you if you're wrong? Sierra said, Mao, looks good to me.
W.
It's not a spelling question. You have the same answer. So she can't save you. Who became the first chairman of the People's Republic of China in 1949? Megan, the correct answer is Mao. You got $175,000. You're down to your last classmate.
All right, Nathan. We're gonna do this.
You're in such great shape. You've got $175,000 in your pocket right now. You've got your copy left, you've got your save left. We are 2 questions away from the $1 million question.
All right.
America, it looks like we might have our first millionaire tonight. We're going to be playing for $300,000 right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Meghan Miles, is doing great. She has $175,000. She has her copy left. She has her save left. She's got Nathan at the podium with her. Nathan.
Science.
You like science. Without hesitation, he said science.
History's okay, but I love science.
You are majoring in neuroscience. You can still see the question and drop out.
I know. I'm really good at U.S. history. So I know you all want me to go for science, but I think I'm actually going to go with U.S. history because I'm really good at it. So U.S. history.
Okay.
U.S. history.
U.S. history.
U.S. history.
Your family's doing thumbs up. They like that. Listen carefully. The 5th grade U.S. history question, worth $300,000, is: during what war did British troops set the White House on fire? During... It's the only person that's happy that the White House got set on fire. During what war did British troops set the White House on fire? Your classmate Nathan has locked in his answer.
So when I was younger, I really loved the First Ladies, and I really loved Dolly Madison specifically because She saved portraits from the White House when it was set on fire by British troops in the War of 1812.
I liked her too, but because she makes great cupcakes. Meghan, I don't know how to tell you this because you were so confident. You're right, you got $300,000. Meghan.
All right.
We're about to play for $500,000. I don't even have to ask you what subject. This is rare air on this show.
Whew.
We are down to the last question before the $1 million question.
Great science.
Don't answer too quickly.
Okay.
For $500,000, the 5th grade science question is this. At room temperature, approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 elements on the periodic table exist in a liquid state. Bromine is one of them. What is the other? At room temperature, approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 elements on the periodic table exist in a liquid state. Bromine is one of them. What is the other? Nathan has locked in his answer.
See, this is why I was afraid of the science questions. Mercury is what we use in thermometers. Mercury would not work in thermometers if it froze or if it wasn't in a liquid state. I don't particularly want to walk away with 25 grand when I have 300 already. Oh, wow. This is very hard.
Okay, let's talk about where we're at. You've got 300,000 right now.
Yes, I do.
A lot of people talk about early in the game how they want to save their cheats, and somehow it just never seems to work out that way. You have managed to do that. You still have your copy left.
Right.
You still have your save left.
And Nathan said that science
He did say science was his favorite
is his
subject.
favorite subject.
At room temperature, approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 elements on the periodic table exist in a liquid state. Bromine is one of them. What is the other? That is the $500,000 question.
Oh, goodness. Well, at the risk of being the laughingstock of my Ph.D. program, Mercury.
The answer to the question is coming up right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Meghan Miles, has $300,000. The $500,000 question is at room temperature, approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit. 2 elements on the periodic table exist in a liquid state. Bromine is one of them. What is the other? You elected to answer the question. You said?
Mercury.
You're going for your Ph.D. in neuroscience.
Yes, I am.
You both have the same answer. He cannot save you. You and Nathan think alike, but he does not have $500,000. Good job, Nate.
Oh my God.
Megan, mom's crying. You've got to be proud of her. She is so smart.
Yes, she is.
So smart.
Because of them.
Who does she get her brains from? Ah! They both say the other one. You know your flag football teammates are all sitting at home right now, like,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. All right, Megan,
Woo.
this is the $1 million question.
Go for the million!
Knowing you were going to be on the show, you had to play this out in your mind a little bit. If you got to this point, what you might do.
I did.
And what would that have been?
I said that there were very few categories that I would actually go for the million with because, like I said, I don't like to gamble. So music is a guarantee. If you put music up there, I will go for the question. If you put...
Well, the questions are picked at random and they're already locked in before the game begins. I have no idea what the subject is going to be. The rules change here just a little bit. You still had your copy, you still had your save. Now they can do you no good because your classmates cannot help you on the $1 million question. Once you see the question, you have to answer it. If you answer it correctly, you walk out of here with $1 million and you do not have to say the magic words. You answer it incorrectly, you drop down to $25,000. Would you like to see the subject?
Okay. All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Deep breath. The subject of the $1 million question is this. U.S. history. You just said a while ago you liked U.S. history.
You think I should go for it?
You call it. You call it.
I'm good at U.S. history. Okay. All right. U.S. history is one of my best subjects. So, I'm here to have fun, so let's go for it.
Really?
Yeah, let's go for it. I am good at that subject.
We're going to be playing for $1 million when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I can't believe I'm saying this, but we are about to play for $1 million. Now you said before the categories came up that if the subject was music, without a doubt you would go for it.
Absolutely.
And it was U.S. history, and you said earlier in the game that that was one of your favorite subjects.
I'm good at U.S. history.
Are you $1 million good at it?
Hopefully so.
Because if you are, we're going to be making television history tonight. How you doing, Mom and Dad? Let's go! Here we go, Megan. The U.S. history question worth $1 million is... What American pilot was the first person to exceed the speed of sound in an airplane? What American pilot was the first person to exceed the speed of sound in an airplane?
Well, I am really good at U.S. history, but you may have picked the only question I can't answer. Let me think about this. So, Lindbergh was famous for being the first to cross the Atlantic Ocean. Earhart was the first woman to do so. Oh, God.
Take your time.
You know, it's funny because my favorite Smithsonian museum is the Air and Space Museum.
I love that one too. That and the Natural History Museum. Have you been through the Air and Space Museum? Yeah?
Yeah, many times.
I would imagine this person is in there.
This person is in there. But you know what? I don't remember who it is.
Let's talk it out.
Oh. All right. Broke the sound barrier. Who broke the sound barrier? There's good old Howard Hughes, who has the spruce goose. Broke the speed of sound.
Question, what American pilot was the first person to exceed the speed of sound in an airplane? I'm thinking you would have seen this somewhere. Somebody probably has made a big deal about it.
Many people have made big deals about it. This is one of those questions I really need to know the answer to, especially right now.
I know, because I just have this mental image of fifth graders all across the country screaming the answer at the TV right now.
Howard Hughes.
I mean, you did say 25,000 is still a good day, and it is. That's a great day at work.
25,000 is a great day.
There's no reason not to guess.
Lindbergh, Hughes. I'm gonna say Howard Hughes.
Mom and Dad, what do you think?
I have not a clue.
You don't have a clue?
I know.
Dad knows. Who was the first American pilot to exceed the speed of sound in an airplane?
Yeager.
Chuck Yeager?
Chuck Yeager is exactly right. It is Chuck Yeager. I'm so sorry, Megan.
That's all right. That is all right. That's all right. That's all right.
You have such a beautiful mind.
Thank you.
And you have a standing ovation in the room.
$25,000 is a good day.
That's a good day for a college grad student.
That's right.
Megan, I hate to even make you do this, but it's kind of a tradition on here. One last piece of business. You have been delightful. We have loved having you here.
Thank you.
There's the camera.
My name is Meghan Miles, and I may be studying for my Ph.D. in neuroscience, and I may have had the guts to go for the $1 million question, but I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.